Tonight we take a look at some Chinese characters.
Plus, we get the parents' perspective on impact. Stay tuned, Troy. TrojanVision News starts right now.
From the High Definition Production Center of Troy University's Broadcast and Digital Network at Troy, Alabama's International University, this is Troy TrojanVision News.
Hello and welcome to Troy TrojanVision News for July 6, 2016. I'm Deidre Green.
And I'm Samantha Charles. Thank you for joining us this evening. Learning a second language can be tough enough, but teaching it is even more challenging. At this summer Star Talk camp, campers learned how to teach the Chinese language. And today they learned some strategies in writing Chinese characters. With Star Talk coming to a close, Dr. Liu, the instructor for the Star Talk teacher training program, wanted to enforce the importance of Chinese characters. No, not cartoon characters. Think of it as the alphabet.
It's the writing. So today I'm going to give an instruction to the group of teachers here on how to make it easier for the foreigners to learn how to write Chinese characters as well as how to type Chinese characters.
Dr. Liu says that with each Chinese character containing anywhere from 20 to 30 strokes, it can be quite tough to pick up on.
And teaching this as instead of having the students memorize the strokes, because some characters have as many as more than 20 or 30 strokes, it's very difficult for the foreigners to trace, to draw those pictures, the characters that look like pictures.
So she came up with some pretty unique tactics to help these campers learn how to teach the Chinese language.
So instead, we're going to learn a shortcut way to learn to write Chinese characters. So we learn the Chinese characters through stroke orders and through the songs and raps, so people can easily remember those strokes. So by the time they pick up the pen and write the characters, it's ready. It's in their mind. It should come out right away.
Star Talk will wrap up Saturday morning with a graduation ceremony in the Trojan Center.
Throughout the summer, incoming freshmen learn about their new college home at the weekly Impact orientation session. But it's not just the students who are finding out about Troy. Their parents have a lot to learn as well. Jalen Bivens shows us how.
Wednesday morning, parents of incoming freshmen participated in an Impact orientation session of their own. While their children were off in the Trojan Center getting familiar with their new college home, the parents were in the Trojan Towers learning some things that help them better understand Troy.
I think it helps them to learn about billing. It helps them to learn about our grading process. It helps them to learn some of our systems like Web Express and Blackboard. I also think the advantage for them is learning about how safe our campus is and how important it is for the student to get involved.
Before the session started, parents had a chance to walk around and take a look at a few information tables that were set up for their convenience, including one that will help students and parents stay connected.
Impact is an excellent way for the departments here at the university, and we're the IT department, but there's all the departments represented here. We're able to relay information directly to parents in a way that we know they're going to get that information, and we don't have to rely on secondhand information coming from the students to the parents. And with the IT department, we're able to tell them about the services that we offer to the students, as well as the SOS system, and where we can send out emergency and important alerts.
The parents received a lot of information at their Impact session, but there was one important thing that Mosley hopes that they take away.
I think the most important thing that they heard, I hope, was that they should have realistic expectations for their student. That college is a huge transition, and they should expect that their student will have some struggles, but that they will make it through if they just hang in there.
Jalen Bivens, Troy, TrojanVision News.
There are 3 more freshman sessions this summer. They wrap up on July 19th. The first day of fall semester is August 17th.
And now taking a look at news from around the state. A prison spokesman says an Alabama corrections officer has been arrested for trying to smuggle contraband into St. Clair Correctional Facility. The prison system said that 23-year-old DeAndre Price was arrested on Tuesday. He was charged with possession of a controlled substance and promoting contraband within a state correctional facility.
A judge has ruled that former commissioner of the Alabama Department of Conservation and Natural Resources doesn't have standing to continue his lawsuit against Governor Robert Bentley and others over funding for a new hotel and upgrades at Gulf State Park. The judge issued the ruling Tuesday saying Charles Grimsley lacks standing to proceed with the lawsuit because the funds came from BP and not taxpayers.
And federal court officials say an Alabama seafood company has agreed to stop processing fish in the wake of complaints raised by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. U.S. District Court officials said in a statement Wednesday that the permanent injunction is aimed at preventing distribution of the products by Beck Catering, which does business at Floppers Foods of Daphne, Alabama, and its co-owners.